Hey.
What part of that game frustrated you the most? And what can you say about that?
Just handling adversity. There in the second quarter, we gave up a punt block, and I think it was probably a 1-point game at the time, and it just seems like the bottom kind of fell out after that. We got to be better at handling adversity.
We saw Trey go in. How do you read that? Because it's garbage time for some. They look at it like maybe Hamilton's pulling off the gas pedal a little bit. How do you kind of look at that situation?
I felt like they were still playing. It was still, time in the game. I get it, they had a big lead, but, there was still time in the game, and I felt like Trey came in and gave us a spark that we needed.
What does it mean to see Trey come in, like you mentioned, Coach, and get 3 scores in less than 10 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, that's a credit to him. I mean, everybody knows he's a great athlete, and, he can use his legs and get out of trouble pretty easily. So, that's what he was able to do a few times. He was able to get out there and extend some plays and find some guys down the field and push the ball down the field.
Talk a little bit about the defense today. They started out really hot, and then things kind of fell apart there, like you said, in the second quarter.
Right. Well, again, we got to play complementary football. We left them on the field entirely too long. I felt like there was, I think it was 7 minutes difference in the time of possession, but, that's a little too long in my eyes as far as. And then we had a lot of 2-and-outs on offense. So they're coming on the sideline, getting a breather for 1 minute, and then you're right back out there. And then so, Hamilton did a great job coming out in the second half, and I think they were able to drive the ball right down the field on us. We got out of position a couple times, and they split one on us and had a very big play for a touchdown. So we've got to be better at finishing on offense and helping keep the defense off the field.
So 0-7 now. What you got another week to plan. This was your first week as being able to plan everything. Mm-hmm. What kind of things are you looking for steps as we go into next week?
Well, again, Trey gave us a spark. We're going to try to build on the good things that we did do tonight. We only had probably, I think, 4 penalties tonight, so that was definitely a positive. Boris was able to make his kicks. I mean, we didn't do well on those onside, but he was able to make his field goal kicks, so I feel like he bounced back this week. And offensively, we'll come back and look at it tomorrow and see where we decide to go.
It looked like there was a concerted effort to get Javon Lee more involved in the offense. What can you do when you have a guy that's explosive?
He's a dynamic guy, right? So anytime he can touch the ball and it could be an explosion waiting to happen. Also, KB was a little bit nicked up tonight. I think we had a few guys go down. KB went down, Arkell went down, Arkell Smith. Let's see here. I think Elliott had a little groin, but he was able to finish the game. Noah Curtis got banged up. We lost Marcus Lewis. So we got to go back and see where we are as far as in the training room and the injuries, and we'll make a game plan accordingly from there.
You said the guys were great, very receptive to everything you guys were laying down for them this week. After a game like that, did you feel a sag? And if so, do you think you might have to rally the troops a little bit more?
Well, we got to rally the troops each and every week when you're 0-7, right? But it was definitely disappointing because I felt like we started pretty strong, and then, like I said, when we had that block punt, that's when I kind of felt like we didn't handle that adversity really well.
Okay.
Good. Awesome. Good.